Oh, hey. So, throughout this training block, I've been asking myself one question. If I could only have one shoe to do everything, I'm talking training, fast miles, slow miles, workouts, run the race, what shoe would that be? And hold on, before I get into that, let me change. Hold on real second. Alright, so the shoe has to have enough cushion. It has to be well cushioned. It has to be sort of stable. Could it be a super shoe? It can have a plate. All those things. All those are the things, are the factors. Is it comfortable? Is the lacing okay? Is the upper cool? Like, does it give me blisters? These are all the things that go into my head. And also, it's like, when I put the shoe on, how much fun do I have when I run in the shoe? Are easy miles easy? Are workouts difficult? Can I not wait to get out the shoe? While I have the shoe on, do my feet get in my way? These are all the questions that have pondered in my head. Because like going through this training block, I've done all these different kind of miles, whether it's timed, easy runs, workouts, fartlet workouts, marathon pace, half marathon pace, 5K pace. These are all the things in my mind. Alright, so first I want to start with an honorable mention. This shoe isn't, if the one that became my favorite wasn't my favorite, and right now I'm talking plated shoes, right? I'm also going to talk about, before I talk about the one that I really like, the plated shoe I really like, I'm going to talk about the non-plated shoe I really like. That if I only had one shoe, what shoe would it be? So, honorable mention. This is the shoe that if the one that I love didn't exist, this would probably be the shoe I reach for the most. Right now. And it is April 9th, right? One shoe. I would want to go with this shoe right here. So this is the honorable mention, the Saucony Endorphin Speed 3. Everything I've thrown at this shoe, I've done 4-mile races in this. I've done a half marathon distance pacing. I haven't did a half marathon racing it, but I've done half marathon distances pushing it. I've done slow, easy. Everything I've thrown at this shoe, honorable mention, this shoe has completely, I fell in love. But like I said, if the other shoe didn't exist, honorable mention, this shoe has been an amazing shoe during my workouts and my runs and all of those things. I put a lot of my faith into this shoe. So yeah, that's that. Look, I mean, this is a testament. I have them on today. Today I had an easy run in the training block, and on the super easy runs that aren't like an hour and 20, I don't go for my favorite shoe, the one shoe that I would choose over them all. But for the shorter distances, I choose this one. So pretty stable, reliable. I love it. There are a lot of things that draw me to the Saucony Endorphin Speed 3, but I think more so than anything, the upper is so soft. Like, my upper is so soft. I love it. I can't, like, this shoe melts on my foot like butter. But again, this is the honorable mention, and I gotta sing the honorable mentions praise because I love this shoe. So one thing to note is it is April 9th and I haven't tried the Vaporfly 3 yet. So who knows? I might put that shoe on my foot and everything, my world might be flipped upside down. Everything might change. But as of right now, I haven't tried that. So yeah. But hold on just one second. I'm gonna get into the shoe that I really love soon, like really soon. But first we have to talk about the non-plated shoe, that if I had to have one shoe, what it would be. Alright, so for my non-plated shoe, it has to have the bounce, this upper has to be soft. Basically all the same criteria as a plated shoe. And for the non-plated shoe, I'm gonna have to go with the Asics Super Blast. That shoe has the crazy bounce. I could go fast, I could go slow, I can do anything I want to do in that shoe. I simply love it. So every time I run in the Super Blast, I find that I just bounce along, and it's like, no matter the distance, no matter the speed, I'm just bouncing along, enjoying the run. It's like every time I think about that shoe, I just can't rate the run. Like right now, even though I'm done with my easy run, I want to go back and run in that shoe. And quite frankly, the upper is so soft, and everything about that shoe is just right. I know I talked a little bit of trash about it in the beginning because of the price, but price aside, it's an amazing shoe. And The traction, yeah, at first I had a problem with the traction of the shoe at the bottom, but the grip. But over time, I've gotten used to it. It's something I just had to get used to. I mean, coming from the Adidas line, that Continental rubber, you know, everything can't be amazing, but I still think it's like I would still put it like at a B tier. I could run around, not slip. I ran in dirt. I ran on not sand. It holds up basically well in any conditions in terms of traction, except for slippery grounds. But besides that, I have nothing but good things or great things to say about the Asics Super Blast. I feel like I could run a race in that shoe. I feel like I could PR in that shoe. I feel like if I had to have one non-plated shoe, I think I would go with the big dog. Like, that's the biggest dog on the block right now. Yeah, I can't say anything. That shoe has honestly stolen my heart, and I'm surprised a lot of people aren't saying that's like the shoe of the year, but I guess they ran out there and said that the Nova Blast 3 was the shoe of the year, and I think that was a little bit premature. But the Super Blast, wow. Can't hate on that one. All right, now for the moment we've all been waiting for. The shoe that I would choose over all shoes, if I just had one shoe, has to be the Adizero Adios Pro 3. And I'm saying, like, no matter whatever my weight is, whether I'm overweight, whether I'm perfect in shape, whether I'm doing slow miles, whether I'm doing fast miles, the shoe is able to do it all. And all right, I've run 2 races in this so far, both half marathons. In both half marathons I PR'd. I'm talking about Malibu. I'm talking about the NYC half. When I've done workouts in this shoe, and I'm talking about, all right, so my workouts, I do 2 to 3 slow miles, and my slow miles consist of miles or easy miles that are between, I want to say, 8 minutes and 30 seconds and 9 minutes and 40 seconds, just so that way I can get my like heart rate pumping, get my muscles warmed up, but not nothing too crazy where like my heart rate spikes. And I found that this shoe is it's pretty stable. It's definitely very soft. I love the upper. It's very breathable. It's to the point where when I'm running long miles, I don't even feel this on the top of my foot. And it's done it all for me. Like, I've done multiple long runs in this shoe. I'm talking 18, 20, 22, 24. I haven't taken it to the full 26 yet, but I'm more than confident that this could be the shoe. Like I said, I've PR'd in this shoe twice. I said my first PR, and I'm not saying that obviously it's the shoe, but if I could only have one shoe and not throw the whole rotation away, and this is after trying all these different shoes, all of them, none of them, I have always came back to my tried, true, and trusted shoe. The one thing I will say is, you know, I ain't really with the laces. I will probably eventually swap out these laces with the laces that come with that, like the Alpha Fly, the Vapor Fly. I really like those laces, but everything about this, like the tongue doesn't hurt my foot. The lockdown is great. The padding in the heel is great. If I had to have one shoe of all shoes, this is definitely one. Whether I'm going slow, whether I'm going fast, whether I'm underweight, overweight, anything I throw at this shoe, I seem to PR in it. So this is if I can only have one shoe, this is the shoe. All right? This is the shoe right here. Holla at me.